Hello wealthy family, and welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me. I love and appreciate you all. So today is June 6th. It's 6/6. It is Friday, June 6th. And I recorded a video and I was gonna post it yesterday, but I felt like this video I'm about to share with you all was needed a little bit more. So I wanted to release it today, which is a day that signifies divine feminine energy. You know, Friday is ruled by Venus. It is all about love and power and nurturing. Isis has been coming up a lot lately. And I just wanted to touch on, you know, sometimes we can get deep into esoteric information. You know, we can focus on our mind, we can focus on chakras, we can focus on quantum movements, we can focus on all these different things, but sometimes we need to get back to the basics. Sometimes we need to get back to the foundation, and it may be a foundation or basic for some of us, but other people may have lacked this information or lacked this training in their upbringing, right? Because let's be real, parents are not perfect. Some parents are non-existent. Some parents can only give you what they got and they didn't get much of anything, right? So today we are going to talk about hygiene, okay? Cleanliness, to be specific, because we all know cleanliness is next to godliness. Yes, that is true, but it's not just for your outside. It is for your body as well. Not just in what you eat, okay? Not just what you drink, but literally taking care of your body, your physical body, your vessel. Meaning showering, smelling good, maintaining yourself, right? Making yourself not look like you're just a wild fucking person out of the bush, right? Now, I'm not stating that you have to be, you know, beat down. Ladies, you don't have to be beat down, face made up, right? You don't have to wear makeup. You don't have to have your hair firmly pressed and permed and crimped, because as you can see, I do not wear fake nails, okay? I've never been a fake nail girl, ever. The most I would do was put acrylics on my toes, and then I was like, that's stupid. I can just grow my toenail, my big toe, just only my big toe. So I can just grow it to the length that I want it on and just keep maintaining, right? So I will go and get a pedicure, all right? Once a month, I go and I get my pedicure, all right? I got to make sure my feet are taken care of as a Pisces, but my nails, I will just do like regular manicures. I used to do nail polish, but they chip so quick, so I barely even do that. I do not wear makeup. It is a rare occasion you will see me with some mascara, okay, maybe some eyeshadow. I do wear my lipstick or lip gloss every now and then, but that's it. That's the extent of makeup for me. Foundation, blush, all that shit, no, not me. But that's just me. I'm not saying that has to be you, but I want to make it clear, I'm not saying that you have to look like a freaking what are them Instagram models. You don't have to look perfectly made up, but just well maintained, right? I'm not even an advocate for shaving all the time, right? Maintain, groom yourself. But if you want to grow your arm hair, grow your freaking arm hair. I used to get teased when I was younger, growing up. I used to get teased. Oh, little one. Hi, little one. You're done with your nap? Okay, look. Oh, I see. I just took little one's hair out. Say hi. Hi, okay. Oh, he doesn't want to say hi. Sorry about that. So, yeah, as I was saying, I used to get teased growing up about my hair. I used to have hair on my legs and on my arms, and this is like in elementary school, going up into middle school. I didn't have a relaxer, so my hair was, you know, my mom didn't know how to do hair, and I didn't have a relaxer, so my hair was very wild and crazy. Well, it was kept, but it wasn't like how everyone else wore it. And I went through a phase in my life where I wanted to be hairless, and I shaved every single part of me. As soon as I figured out how to use a razor and shaving cream, I think about 7th grade, I went up until probably well up until my 30s. I was, everything had to be shaved, clear, like, no, I didn't want any of that. That's what I felt represented cleanliness and upkeep, and that's not the case. I've learned that if you have hair in a certain part of your body, it's there for a reason. One, your skin is the largest organ that you have. Your skin has layers to this shit, okay? That's why if you've ever had a deep cut, you can see the different layers of your skin, okay? You can see it. You can feel it. So when you put certain products on you, or even when you're walking through the day, your hair is the first line of defense for debris or particles or something like that from getting absorbed into your skin. That's one. So I'm not saying that you have to be like slick down, smooth, shaved, clean, or anything of that nature. And that's just not for my women, it's also for my men. And I'm talking about every area of your body, okay? But when I say being hygienic and being clean and upkept, your body has natural odors, but you want to control those odors. Taking a shower every single day. And if you take a bath, if you're a person that likes to sit in the bath, you should still switch that water out. If you sit in the water, that water is now dirty. You're going to have to rinse yourself off after that. Okay, especially my women, where we're open, we need to make sure we get all up in that yoni. We need to make sure we clean all of that. Okay, yeast is naturally occurring, but if you cleanse that out, you can mitigate that so you don't get infections. Okay, if after you use the bathroom you wipe yourself, ladies, if you have dry tissue only, that's fine. You just want to make sure that it's a clean tissue, and I know you may be saying a clean tissue, what the fuck is that? But I mean no dyes. You don't want scented tissues or anything of that nature. You want to make sure your tissue's not leaving lint and things of that nature, right? Or you can use a wet cloth, a disposable cloth, or whatever else the case may be, to make sure that you're really cleaning and getting all that done, right? Under your arms, I know these products out here are nefarious. I happen to make deodorant. I have someone that makes deodorant, and I get from them as well. I happen to make my own toothpaste. We make our own soap. But for those of you who can't do that, just try to find things that have less additives, right? Things that are natural, because you're absorbing all of that through your skin. You want to have upkept appearance. So what I was saying about the hair, I don't knock a weave. If you want to wear a weave, if that's what you choose to do, it's your experience, that's fine. But make sure it's upkept. Make sure that you're washing it so it's not stink. Because you have your whole crown here. So whatever you put on your head, especially some of these oils, right? You want to make sure that it's of the utmost, it's high vibrational, right? It's not nefarious. I'm sorry, I'm searching for the words, but you want to make sure that it's clean. You don't want to get argan oil and you look at the ingredients and it has 15 different things other than argan oil in there, right? You don't want to get a bandana oil and it's anything but 100% bandana. You don't want to get coconut oil and it has 12 different other things in there. No. If I'm getting bandana oil, it should only be bandana in it. Coconut oil, it should only be coconut oil. It should be cold pressed coconut oil, right? It should only be that one thing, that one ingredient that you're using. You don't need a lot of preservatives when you're upkeeping yourself. Some of these perfumes and body sprays, they smell good, but they're horrible for you. Essential oils with a good carrier oil is good for a scent, a long-lasting scent all day. I also, through my niece, found a perfume company that uses a lot of essential oils called Dossier, Dossier, right? I think that's right, but they're really good, right? They're sandalwood. Oh, my husband loves that. He loves that cologne, right? Using these things to just make yourself feel good and elevated is a close step to your godliness, your godlike energy. Because just how your physical body has an odor, your spirit and your aura has an aura too. And most of the things that you eat and you drink is what makes your aura have its scent. However, if you are walking around in a low vibrational state, let's say you feel depressed, you feel sad, you're beating yourself up, beating yourself down, whatever the case may be, and you're not upkeeping yourself, your hair is unkept, your clothes are battered and tattered, you don't smell good, and you know this, and you're walking past people and they're like, that funky behind person, that doesn't make you feel good. That lowers your vibration. So quite literally, smelling good, looking good, keeping your body upkept, right? Moisturizing your body. Here in Florida, it's extremely hot. I'm pretty sure we hit 100 degrees today. But we sweat a lot. There's a lot of humidity where I am in Central Florida. There's a lot of humidity in the air. It's not necessarily needed for lotion, right? I use oils and shea butter, but depending on where you are, you may need to moisturize your skin, right? If you're not having a good intake of hydration, your skin needs to be moisturized. You need to have, right? Sometimes when I am ashy, I say, oh, my scales are showing, right? Because I'm a fish. I'm like, oh, my fish scales are dehydrated. They're showing. I need to moisturize myself, right? But quite literally, if your skin is dry and cracked and brittle, that is not a strong line of defense. Remember, your skin is your first line of defense against all these organisms that are out here, that are floating in the air, that are beaming from the sun, that is dropping in this water, the dirt and debris that's just in the air, people coughing and carrying on. Like, your skin is your first line of defense. So you want to make sure that it's always good, right? You want to make sure it's always good. You're always taking care of it. And when you take care of your body, you love your body, and as you're washing your body in the shower, you talk to your body. You're like, toes, thank you for supporting me. Feet, thank you for being so strong. Knees, thank you for holding me up, supporting my weight. Hips, thank you for, accentuating and assisting me as I bend and I lift and I move. Chest, thank you so much for housing my heart and my lungs. Talk to yourself, right? Belly, thank you so much for being strong and not blowing up on me today. Talk to your body as you wash your body, because your body is a living thing. It can't operate without the spirit, which animates it, but it is still living. Your spirit doesn't make your heart beat. Your spirit doesn't make your lungs contract and expand, right? It's your body functioning that does that. So take care of it. Stop, don't be fucking nasty, basically, is the message of today. Okay, brush your teeth, wash your face, wash your hands. If COVID didn't teach y'all nothing, it's keep your hygiene up. Don't wear shoes in your house. That's if your floor is clean. Now if you got 40-year-olds floors, then it shows all 40 years, then you might want to wear your shoes. But just keep up with your body, because it's a show of self-love. And if you're ever feeling down and depressed and in the dumps, literally, if you go and you get dressed, if you take a nice long shower, like even that water, taking a shower, it cleanses your aura. When people say, I want to wash the day off of me, like, you quite literally are doing that. Okay? It's doing so many different things. Keep your hygiene up. Keep your hygiene up. Okay? So that is that. This video is long enough. I'm pretty sure it's like 20 minutes. But I had that on my heart to share. I was speaking about chakras. The video that I made, I was going to post Thursday. I was talking about chakras, but today I was just feeling it. And literally, like, you want to cleanse your chakras, washing your hair is good for your crown chakra, but taking a shower and talking to your body, talking to your chakras, that cleanses it too. Like I said, showering cleanses your aura. Walking in the rain also cleanses your aura. But we're talking about hygiene. Well, quite literally, like, when I have readings and I want to, like, release people's energy, I'll go outside and I ground, but also taking a good shower, oh my God, I feel brand new. But that's that. I just wanted to share that with you all. I love you all. I love you. I hope you love yourself. I hope you feel that love, because you're deserving of love. You're deserving of everything beautiful and grandiose and spectacular. Okay? Don't count yourself out. Don't count yourself out. Okay? So until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.